Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Finch Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. My name is Kevin DeBrita, and today we're going to take a quick look at this 2017 Yukon Denali. We're going to start by the inside, go over all of the driver controls, and then I'll follow up with a second video with more information. Let's take a look inside. So we have our keyless access system. This is your lock-unlock button on the outside of the vehicle. As long as you have a key fob in the vicinity, you'll be able to lock and unlock the vehicle without pulling them out of your pocket or purse. On the inside, quick look at the door panel, power locks, mirrors, power folding mirrors in the center, power windows. Down here we've got two buttons. One is for your rear child locks, which will lock and unlock the back doors, and also for your rear child lock windows, so you have they can operate independently. And down on the very bottom is your memory. So your set button, 1, 2, and easy exit. To set one of the memory settings, just push the set button and the number at the same time, and those will be programmed. Let's hop inside for a closer look. We'll start off by starting the vehicle, foot on the brake, and push the start button. Looks like the last person in this car really liked their music. Let's just turn that down. It's our 70s on 7 on satellite radio. So on the inside, so this would be to the left of the door, or left of the steering wheel, we have our heads-up display controls. Heads-up display, you can see right in the dash, or in the windshield. We move that up and down. Right now it's telling us the speed. We can change that information by using the info button, and we can also change the brightness. So if you'd like it to be softer or brighter or even completely off, you can do that over here. We have our brightness, our info, and then the heads-up display up and down. That's just the positioning. Over here is our stability control, which we can turn off if we want to, although it's not recommended. The only time you would ever turn off stability control is if you wanted to get out of a hole that you're stuck in. So you're rocking back and forth. Turning off the traction control or stability control can help you with that. Parking sensors currently on, they can be turned off. So can your power running boards and your lane keep assist. Lane keep assist is the feature that will keep you between the lines on the highway. When it's picking up the appropriate data, you'll know that the lane keep assist is working properly, because this symbol will show up in green on your dash in here, or in your driver information center. Below that is our power pedals. They are part of the memory package. So when you're setting up your seat, set up your seat, your power pedals, and your mirrors before programming your memory seating package. Interior lights, this is your dimness or brightness for your driver information center. Automatic lights and fog lights. To activate your fog lights, just simply press the center to turn them on and off. And of course here we have our selectable four-wheel drive system. If you leave it in auto, it will automatically adjust depending on what is needed and how the vehicle is performing. But there is now a two-wheel drive mode on the Denali, which will run in just rear-wheel drive. We also have 4 high and 4 low in case you need to pull that boat out of the water. Speaking of boats, if you are doing trailering, this is your trailer brake. We've got your gain control here, and then your up and down buttons for setting it for the appropriate weight to what feels most comfortable. Looking at the turn signal stock, you can see your rear wiper is the extra fluid. If you need to clean it, is right on the end here. This is your cleaner for the front. We have auto wipers, which will turn on and off automatically once you have them in the intermittent setting. So I've just turned them on intermittent, and I believe we have the auto set. Rain sense on, there we go. And so the wipers won't pass again until the windshield gets dirty, which is kind of a nice feature to have. I wish I had that on my vehicle. On the steering wheel, these probably look pretty familiar. Those are your cruise control settings. This button turns your cruise on and off. You'll see the little white light in the center of the dash there. That symbol is also the symbol for automatic cruise control. So this vehicle will slow down and speed up depending on what is in front of you. So if you're the kind of person that likes to drive 110 on the highway, You can set the speed at 110. If traffic slows down, it will slow you down. If traffic speeds up, it will speed you up to 110 kilometers an hour. If once you go down below 20 kilometers an hour, the cruise control will disengage and you will have to hit the brake to slow down. Up top is our gap setting for our forward collision alert, as well as our cruise control. So you'll want to find a setting that gives you enough space between the car in front of you, but also doesn't give you too much space that everybody wants to cut in front of you. And down here, it's a little too early in the year for that, but this is our heated steering wheel. Really, really nice feature. I enjoy it on my current vehicle. On the transmission shifter up top, it's a little fuzzy there, but we do have our trailer tow mode. This changes how the transmission works if you are towing a trailer. Down on the bottom, this is your manual shift control for the truck. You can shift the gears like you would in a manual transmission vehicle, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. Something you probably won't use very often, but it is there. And down here is the controls for our driver information center. Up, down, right and left, and of course the check mark or the OK button. I'll get back to the driver information center in a minute. Over here is our voice control. To control the voice control in the vehicle, we'll just push the voice button.
Say a command or say help.
And you'll hear that voice.
Speech session ended. Goodbye.
At the bottom is your mute button or your hang up button. If you hold the voice button, it will access the voice control of your cell phone. For iPhone users, it'll automatically go to Siri. If you're using an Android phone, you'll have to select which voice system you'd like to use. And the thing you'll notice that's not on the steering wheel right now is your volume controls. Those are hiding in the back. I don't know if I can see them from here. So volume controls on the right hand side. Those same buttons are on the left hand side back here to go up and down through your radio presets, which you'll likely have programmed here at some point. Hazard lights are back in here. You won't use those very often. Tilt steering is a tilt and telescopic steering, and it is power. So there's a little control you can see right here. And this is also part of your memory package. So when you're setting up your memory seats, be sure you have your steering wheel in the proper position. Looking at the roof, we have our alarm system. There's an internal alarm system on this vehicle. You can turn that system on and off depending on if you're going to be leaving the vehicle parked with anybody inside. Our interior lights, always off, always on, and when the door is open. And of course our sunroof has the availability to slide all the way back or just to tilt up and vent. And this is our power tailgate. Our power tailgate, you'll notice it says max 3/4 and off. In the 3/4 position, you're able to program the maximum height of the power tailgate so that it doesn't hit the roof in an underground parking or the back of your garage door, or maybe you've got a boat on top or a canoe on top and you want to make sure the top of the hatch doesn't touch the canoe. So you can program that right there. Interior LED lights on either side. Programmable garage door opener, and of course your airbag sensor for your passenger, letting you know in this case the airbag is off. If the airbag was on, there would be a similar light here without the X. Also your seatbelt on and off lights will show here as well.